Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Ja nazywam się Dorota Grochal i jestem nauczycielem języka angielskiego w II Liceum Konopnickiej. II Liceum Ogólnokształcące z oddziałami dwujęzycznymi imienia Marii Konopnickiej znajduje się w Katowicach, blisko dworca, więc na pewno łatwo traficie. Chciałam dzisiaj zaprezentować lekcję angielskiego. Nie będę przedłużać i zanudzać Was szczegółami związanymi z tym, jak wygląda to w teorii. Chciałabym, żebyście zobaczyli, jak wygląda to w praktyce. Poćwiczymy sobie zestaw matury ustnej z informatora maturalnego, najnowszego informatora maturalnego, który obowiązywać będzie uczennice, które zgodziły się ze mną dzisiaj popracować, a mianowicie uczennice klasy 2PA1, więc dziewczyny dzisiaj ze mną trochę pokonwersują, a Wy zobaczycie, jak wygląda taka przykładowa lekcja w praktyce. Także zapraszam na zajęcia. Hi girls, it's really nice to see you. Good afternoon. We'll start from some general questions, and I'll ask you, as it is on the real exam, something to start from. So one question for everyone, one of you, just to start off and be ready to talk about the set we prepared. So, first question is for Julia. Julia, which gadget couldn't you live without?
I think I couldn't live without my phone, as probably most of teenagers nowadays, because I use it to contact I use it to communicate with my friends, to learn and to listen to music, which I do most of the time. And yes.
Okay, yeah. So I think that in pandemic time, all of you would say the same, that phone is something that we cannot live without. We are like glued to it, I would say. Alicia, if you could go to any country in the world now and there was no pandemic, where would you go and why?
I think I would probably go maybe to Australia, because I've always wanted to visit Australia. It's a beautiful country. It's always, almost always sunny and hot there. And I was also always fascinated by those animals that live there and only there and nowhere else in the world.
Okay. Marta, what do you do for nature every day?
I try to segregate my trash in our house. I try to recycle it. What else? I try not to use that much water. I usually take a shower, then a bath. And I refuse to use plastic bottles. I use a special bottle, so I don't use that much plastic every day.
Great. Okay. So now I'll show you the set of questions, and of course they all come from the information booklet for Matura, and we'll start from exercise 1, and this exercise will be for Julia. Let me just show it to you. Okay, so the task is as follows. W czasie pobytu w Londynie postanowiłeś się przeprowadzić, rozmawiasz na ten temat z koleżanką ze szkoły językowej. 4 kwestie, które musisz omówić. Przewidywane trudności podczas przeprowadzki, powód zamiany mieszkania, pakowanie rzeczy, korzystanie z usług firmy transportowej i rozmowę rozpoczyna zdający, czyli w tym przypadku Julia. Słuchamy.
So, hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Anything new going on in your life recently?
Yeah, I was wondering to change my apartment, to move out, because
What do you want to change?
I don't have enough space for me. My clothes doesn't fit to a wardrobe anymore, and I want to have a cat, and the man who's renting me the apartment doesn't allow me to have one, so that's the reason.
Okay. And are you planning to rent a company that will help you move your things?
Yes, I was thinking about renting a removal company because I have a lot of stuff, and it must be very well protected, and I couldn't do it my own.
Okay. Do you expect any problems? Are you afraid of anything during that period of moving?
I'm afraid that some things might be destroyed. For example, I have a huge mirror, which is from my grandmother, and I would like to have it in my future apartment, so it must be well protected.
Okay. Are you packed, or do you still have a lot of things to pack?
I still have a lot of things to pack, but my mom is going to visit me tomorrow and will help me.
Okay. Would you like me to help you too?
Oh, if it's not a problem to you, that will be nice.
Great. Okay. So be very careful when you talk about the exercise number 1, because it is not clearly said here if you've done the moving already or you're planning to. So read the task very carefully before you start, but everything was fine here. Okay, next task is for Alicia. Alicia, look at the photo, tell us what you see, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Okay, so in the picture, there are probably students, and the situation probably takes place during some maybe IT class or maybe some engineering class. And it looks like they are maybe designing this robot. Yeah.
Okay, that's all, yes, about the photo.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think it is a regular lesson that you can expect in every school, or it's something special?
I think it's rather something special and not something that every school has to offer, because firstly, robots are probably quite expensive, and having a special lab devoted to some IT classes it's also probably expensive. So I don't think that every school has it.
Okay. Would you like to join such a class if you had a chance?
I think that I would join because you can learn a lot of new skills during such classes, and also in our developing world, technology plays bigger role every single year, so it's important to have such skills connected with robotics and computers.
Have you ever had a situation when your telephone or other internet device saved your life?
I don't think I've had such situation yet. Although maybe these were some smaller cases where I forgot something and I had to call my parents to ask if they could bring it to me. So, but nothing big.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. So as you see, one question is referring directly to the picture. Second one is general about the topic of the picture, and third, it refers to your past experience. So that's the usual thing that you'll expect in such tasks. And the last task will be formata, and this will be a task that looks as follows. You have 3 pictures here. Twoja grupa na kursie językowym za granicą przygotowuje przedstawienie o Szkocji. Masz za zadanie wybrać plakat, który zachęci do oglądania przedstawienia. I masz wybrać taki plakat, który wydaje się najbardziej odpowiedni i wyjaśnić, dlaczego odrzucasz pozostałe plakaty. No i mamy takie 3 plakaty.
Okay, so I think the best one, the best poster is the second one, because it has a lot of elements. It is very colorful, and you can see a lot of small pictures that are connected to Scotland. And I think it is very nice looking, so it can be a good promotion poster.
Okay. Why not number 1 and number 3?
I think number 1, it's more like into blue colors. It's not that interesting, and I think it focuses mainly on animals, and you can't really see what is this all about. If you don't know the shape of the map of Scotland, you would probably not know what is the poster about. And I think the third one is just, I don't know, I think it's just boring, and it's not that interesting as the other ones. Yeah, I think it's not very, it wouldn't convince me to come to a play or something.
Okay, I see. Now I will ask you 2 questions. First one is it a good idea to visit the country where they speak the language that you're learning? And is it necessary to learn the language well?
I think it's a great idea to visit a country where they speak the language you are learning, because you can meet new people. You can basically communicate with them and improve your skills. And yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to learn new things, to learn about their culture, because it is connected with language as well.
Okay. When you go on holiday, do you first check the cultural background of the country you want to visit?
I think yes, because I want to know what I will be able to visit or see in this country, what I can probably eat, because eating is cuisine is a very important part of the culture as well. So yeah, I always, when I go to a new place, I try to search the internet and find some new information.
Okay, good. So that's what the third task looks like, and that's the end of the spoken part of the exam. So you get a question which is very general, just to warm you up, and then you get 3 tasks that you do with the teacher. Remember to follow the rules. We talk about the rules on the lessons, we practice different strategies. So that's basically what we are dealing with. So as today is Dolphins Day, I wish you a happy Dolphins Day, and I invite you to come to Konopnicka Secondary School, as there's a lot to do here and a lot to experience, and great students that you can make friends with. So I invite you to join us. See you in September. Thank you. Bye.